That's the thing. You should just recorded your party.
My party, yeah.
Yeah,
But how are you supposed to record an entire party coherently?
As long as there's some like background noise and people cheering and laughing.
It would have been just a lot of combo being sick.
He was only sick. But only at the very, very end.
Next to the exercise machine. He passed out on side.
Yeah, he passed out in the.
So ironic.
On side the.
Was he sick in the tub at least, or in the bath?
In the garage.
In the garage.
Not so bad.
Nobody goes there.
Still.
The cats eat it, though.
Go in the toilet.
How did you guys get him home? It was okay?
McDonald's.
When I brought him home, he requested that he wanted to get food, and I told him no.
Oh, that's mean.
And then you kicked him out of the car while it was moving.
Tuck and roll, Compo. Tuck and roll.
This isn't even my house. There's still $5.
He's like tucking and rolling while eating.
So on that note, let's start it off. So we got me, Adam, like usual. Newcomer is Erikson. Erikson.
Hello.
He's Asian.
We got Mayoor, Brandon, Sean, and Matt. So,
now our minority's almost even.
Yeah, me and Sean are the only white guys.
Oh no,
there's no minority.
There's two of each.
I'm half.
Yeah.
That's true. There's still more white people. There's 2.5
He's
white
the wild
people.
card.
There's 2.5 white people, 2 brown people, and 1.5 Asians.
So there are 2.5 men, and the rest of you are, I don't know. 2.5 men was the whole.
It's good. Anyways, so there's a crazy huge FAQ that went up for the PS4 today.
Yeah.
What's an FAQ?
Fact.
Well, for all of you people out there who.
Yes. Anyways, so Sony put it out on their blog. It just had a bunch of stuff. I had some key things here that were interesting. So yeah, it comes with a 500 gig hard drive, but also comes with a headset, which is cool.
Question.
Okay, Matt.
I can't get it open.
The halls. He needs his drugs.
I don't have my thumbnails anymore. I cut them.
Question. How many memory blocks are in a gigabyte?
I bought this game for my
That's so stupid.
My 3DS, and it comes in memory blocks.
What the fuck is that?
I know.
It's this arbitrary number, 34,000 blocks. I don't know what that means. And then you download something, and there's that stupid hanger that's dropping the blocks. What does this mean? What is this?
We'll get into that later. Anyways.
I don't know the actual numbers.
It doesn't seem like there's anything other than a HDMI port for video input on the PS4. So
that's weird.
Fuck all you people with HD.
No, it's only HD.
No, HD. I meant the original one.
With DVI?
No,
I mean composite.
Yeah,
composite.
Yeah.
There's component and composite.
Yeah.
Because component is the red,
I would know.
white, yellow,
and the composite is the
720p.
I've sold enough of those cables to the wrong types of people.
That's stupid, right? That's stupid. They have red, blue, and green, and the audio has red in it also.
Yeah.
So you just get confused, like audio instead of
whatever.
Anyway, so that strikes me as odd, but it's not that odd considering how many people have HD TVs now and stuff like that. So it's just there's not really that option anymore. Like the PS3, you can still use on an old TV. Like you can still play that on a tube TV with a VCR if you wanted to. I mean, it looks like shit, and you can't read any of the text, but you can still do it.
Why would you do it though?
Why would you? If you had to. Like if I had to go to my grandmother's house, I could still do it if I wanted.
I started off.
I'm out in the country with
that's not a real memory.
Yeah. Well, I use mine in my room with my old tube TV. I have a shitty TV there.
Okay. Another thing with the controller is you can actually charge it while the system's in sleep mode, which is cool because these ones you can't.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that always pissed me off because I'm charging it, and then I'm like, okay, well I'm going to bed. I turn off the system and it stops charging. So I have to like plug it into my computer and shit.
Yeah.
No more CDs, no more MP3s. That's fucking stupid.
So it doesn't play CDs?
Can't play CDs, can't play MP3 music.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What? Does you have to convert the audio files?
No, it doesn't play the...
Can it play like
music?
The free, like the OGG files? They're free?
No, you have to use Music Unlimited.
Yeah, they have its own subscription system, like Music Unlimited.
More money.
It's the same thing, like
Sony, you motherfuckers.
For the videos, they have like Video Unlimited, but they also have like the Hulu and the Amazon.
Who cares? Why would they resist this type
Get
of
Netflix
bullshit?
And the Netflix
on Sony.
Yeah, it's just so annoying.
But to be honest, who really plays music on?
I know.
I have my hard drive plugged up to my PS3 with all the music on there and
you're never gonna listen
videos
to
and stuff.
That was the argument. You're never gonna actually use it.
For a party, you could.
I have a stereo system for that.
Everyone's using iPods and hooking them up.
It's true, but it's another option.
It's just a convenience. Yeah.
It's an option that they're removing. That's annoying. And like, I'm gonna keep my PS3 plugged up just so I can watch videos because apparently the PS4 doesn't play videos. Fuck
yeah,
you.
why not?
What is that bullshit? No, I don't want to fucking plug up two things for no reason. I mean, I have a reason now, but it's bullshit because the PS4 should just do it.
I say forget it, and you should stick to CDs and play it off your PS1.
I have a compact disc player that I can give to you.
I have 8-track.
No, I don't care about. No, I care more about. I care more about the videos than I do about the music. I don't care about the music as much.
So then I will pay for your corrective laser eye surgery. You wouldn't need to wear glasses ever again. And you don't have the right to complain about.
That doesn't even make sense.
Wow.
So random.
I think that's a valid.
It's expensive, by the way. It might not work.
Yeah. Well, I would just scoop out his eyes with my spoons.
With those spoons, my wooden spoons.
For the sharing thing, at this time, you can't upload the videos straight to YouTube. They'll either, the videos, you can share them on Facebook, and screenshots can go to either Facebook or Twitter. But right now, there's no YouTube. You can stream to Ustream or Twitch, like they said before. And it records automatically the last 15 minutes of data. So when you hit the share button, you can crop or, like, you know, cut, like, whatever video, like, you want of the last 15 minutes, and then upload that. But apparently you can't, like, you remember that video they showed about the Xbox One where you can edit and put voiceover and on at the same time? You can't put voiceover when you're cutting it, but you can speak during the actual recording and it will record that.
I see.
Yeah. So that's all I wrote down as key points that I thought were interesting. Did you guys see anything or read anything about the PS4? That
I saw controllers for sale a week ago.
Yeah. I heard games were for sale. Like they started going on sale. Like this today, I heard about Killzone.
Would they actually have the copies, or are they just?
That's what I heard. They were selling copies,
Right.
but. Well, we went to EB before, and I didn't see anything, so
Liars.
I'm gonna check next week or something. Well, they said Target, or no, maybe not Target. That was something
Target has
else.
a deal though. Target is buy two get one free.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, but I think it's only in the States or something like that.
That's
And
a
it might
really
only
big
be
deal. Okay,
it
so
might
we're
only
going
be
to New
for
York?
Black Friday.
We're going to New York.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get murdered.
Why?
It's gonna be Black Friday.
So?
You're gonna get trampled and
We
like,
got you
crushed
wrong,
at a
guys.
Walmart.
We're not black enough for Friday.
We're not black enough.
Like
Wow.
Rebecca Black said,
Oh,
because
yeah.
she's black and she's talking about a song called Friday.
Yeah.
It's good.
Wow, that was actually pretty good.
It wasn't.
So yeah, apparently Titanfall is just a straight up exclusive now. Like it wasn't like before. It was apparently a launch exclusive, but EA and Microsoft made a deal to make it just straight up never coming to PS4.
I don't know how much money they gave them.
Probably a lot more than they gave them before. But that doesn't include PC because it was already coming out on PC. So I'm definitely going to get it on PC because it looks sick.
I
And
know.
you guys looking like, did you see Titanfall?
I saw him. I don't know what I'm gonna get it for yet.
No?
Maybe PC, but
Do you plan on getting an Xbox One?
No.
So then it would be PC. Unless you have a 360 at home.
Are
Well,
you
it
on the fence
depends.
about just not getting it? Is that what the issue
no,
is?
I might get it for Christmas. I don't know. My parents might be very generous this year.
No, but the game's only going to come out. Oh.
Here's
really?
$600.
Wow.
Have fun.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. That's
I don't
that's cool.
I don't.
He means his parents might give him an Xbox One for Christmas
Oh,
or something.
Why would I give you? What did you?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're gonna go rob him.
It's good.
Break his
Anyways,
house.
Some credit card scam.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like it.
now what the person, well, one of the execs at Respawn Entertainment, which is the company that makes the game, someone asked them if they're ever going to make PS4 games, and he said, "Oh, future games will be on PS4." But so they're thinking it's probably going to be like Mass Effect was. Like the first Mass Effect never came on PlayStation.
Yeah, dude.
That's false.
Eventually it came out, right?
So it did come out.
When did Mass Effect 1 come out on the PS3?
I don't know. Last
Very
year.
late.
Yeah, last year, after the second and the third one came out.
And
So at that point, it's not even fucking relevant anymore.
I still want to buy it. It's still on my wish list.
Okay, so
I've had to
saying
do my
it
wish
here,
list for
you
10
can maybe
years.
expect... saying it right here, you can maybe expect Titanfall on the PS4 in like 10
5
years
years,
from now.
no, 5 years. Be
5
realistic here.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Things are moving faster. It might
7
even be
years.
3.
You guys say 5,
Are
I'm
you an
gonna call
analyst
7
or a
right now.
magician? Like, what are these numbers you're saying?
3,000
Yeah.
cubes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stick with the next gen stuff. They did PS4 and Xbox One comparison videos this week. Did you see all that stuff?
No.
No.
How does it compare?
You didn't see it? There was one that I saw. It was Battlefield 4 they did. Now, it was weird because the contrast ratio and the brightness were drastically different for both videos.
Oh,
It
shit.
didn't even make sense.
You could just
Why
change
they
the
were so...
settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it seemed like they changed them before they even did the video.
That's the thing.
Like, what the
like,
fuck is that?
Sometimes it's just one party lobbying against the other.
Yeah.
And like, we will pay you money just so it makes it look, you make our console
Yeah,
look better.
It's
Yeah.
so
By
dark, you
changing
can't
the
even see
contrast.
anything.
Yeah.
You just see
No,
little
see, the
shadows
thing is, no,
moving.
the Xbox One had the contrast and the brightness. Like, the brightness was turned down and the contrast was turned up. So everything was quite dark, but it looked better than the PS4 one because the PS4 one looked very consistent everywhere and looked a little flat. Which was, well, it was just dumb how they did that because the videos looked completely, like, it was the same game, but it just literally looked like the contrast ratio and the brightness.
They
was
should have
different.
just put it on a
Alteration.
PC with the Titan.
Yeah. Anyways, the one thing that I took away is that the anti-aliasing during some of the scenes looked noticeably different on the Xbox One, like
noticeably
Better?
worse.
worse.
I see.
Yeah.
It's not as fast.
No, it was just anti-aliasing, but it was just like you can see, like it was just one scene that I remember where they're driving down this like road or whatever.
What game is this?
It was Battlefield 4.
Hmm.
And it was just like the trees in the background or whatever, and like the posts and the wires or whatever. It was way more clear on the PS4 than it was on the 360 than on the Xbox One.
Can I just bring up something?
Yeah.
Once the Xbox 2 and 3 come out, is the Xbox One still considered an exclusive to that platform, or
What's wrong with you?
will it come out for the
No,
It's
there's
doing
still,
it on
there's
purpose
still the
now.
Xbox 720, man.
Yeah,
Where's the
Greatest hits.
720?
720 has to come out eventually.
That's true. It'll come with a skateboard. And Tony Hawk, who's in his
Tony
70s
Hawk.
now.
Tony Hawk comes
Come with Tony Hawk. It'll be a robot.
Yo,
You
man,
can download Tony Hawk.
I cannot wait for a new Tony Hawk game to come out. Those are always pretty
Yeah.
fun. Really?
They haven't been fun for a while. Since
Yeah, but
Underground.
like-
It's
10
been
years.
so long since one's come out. Everyone will buy it anyways because it's
No.
just Tony fucking Hawk.
They did an HD remake of 1 and
Yeah.
2, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how
And it
it's done.
bombed.
Yeah,
Did it?
it's
Yeah.
No one wants
The
to play
first
that.
two were
No one
amazing,
knew
though.
about it.
No one knew about it.
It was actually bad.
Was it bad? How do you fuck that up? They were so good.
Ports are sometimes like the Silent Hill HD ports.
Wasn't even silent.
Yeah,
Wasn't
terrible.
even silent.
There was audio first of all, and
Well, I mean, Mass
the
Effect
drop.
1 and
It
2.
was
no one's
loudly
even-
bad.
I've never even heard about the
There was
first
no
Mass Effect
hills,
until,
and
yeah.
it
was
was very
bad.
silent.
Yeah, it was
It was pretty loud, actually.
it was just
Loud
GTA.
planes.
So, Call of Duty Ghosts, no more Nazi zombies. They have like an alien horde mode
That
now.
was funny.
That's okay.
They look like
Is
aliens.
that really?
Like a little
Happening?
Grayman.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking about that.
No, that was an actual video.
They switched, they switched into aliens. They look funny, though, because they're just crawling around everywhere.
Why did
Yeah.
they switch from zombies to aliens?
I
XCOM
don't know.
probably.
'Cause it's a
success of
ghost.
They want to bring something new because
Yeah.
zombies is
They did it for like
Oh
2 or
my
3
God.
games.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's gonna be 4-player co-op. They want to like emphasize the survival actions, first-person shooter, like base defense, scavenging, and class leveling. So
Oh,
that's
sounds
what
like
they
a
wanna do.
post-apocalyptic, both aliens instead of zombies.
Exactly, it's the same thing.
Nazi zombies.
Nazi. Yeah.
We'll see
At
how
least they're
involved it
Nazi
gets
aliens.
because they're saying class
Because they're
leveling.
immigrants now, and they're
The illegal aliens. No more Nazi zombies. It's
it's
illegal
commentary
alien.
on, it's a commentary on the corruption of
We're in the United States.
Terrible.
Just Mexicans.
It's
It's
all
Red-
Mexican.
it's
they're all in the water.
It's just Red Dead Redemption.
God.
Zombies.
Okay. So GTA 5,
Okay.
6 weeks, sold 29 million copies.
That's it?
I bought
29
like
that's
400
it?
copies, so
Yeah.
that was pretty well contributing to
I
that.
tried.
I
That's-
tried.
Well, Matt says that's it.
Oh, come on. They couldn't have done better than that.
I actually
6 weeks.
I actually sold my body for a week to earn enough money to buy several hundred of those copies.
Now, this is to note that it's to the stores, so there could be like a few hundred copies in like
They were lost.
100 few stores
That
or
was-
whatever. Yeah. No,
Lost.
lost. Not sold yet. In storage still. I
Given
don't
to
know.
the employees.
Anyways, in comparison, Steam has said that they have 65 million accounts now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's been over like 10 years.
Well, according to the Sanfua forum post, I have made 10 Steam accounts. Trying to contribute to.
Yeah.
How
All
many
with
of
the
those are
exact
closed,
same
though?
review. It's like literally a
Um,
verbatim.
I
what
heard,
he said.
I heard a few years ago that there were like 30-something active accounts, which means that people log on once a week at least.
Okay.
30
But
Well, out of the 65 million or whatever,
There's
how many
only
are
30?
actually active?
There's
Yeah.
like
no,
30 out of
this was a few
65
years
million.
ago. I heard that there were about 32 to 35 active accounts on
That's
Steam.
quite a few.
Million, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of the 65 million.
There's
Of
like
the 65 million, yeah, but this was a few years ago, so I don't know what
It's
the...
even less now. It's probably like
So
10.
the statistic
be
we're
more.
comparing doesn't actually, it doesn't.
It's hard to tell
not
because
valid.
I don't think they got very specific
Yeah.
about the number because it could be like, a few million accounts here that aren't active anymore that are from like 7 years ago or something like that.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I actually have
Either
like 4
way.
accounts.
That's
Yeah.
still a
And
lot.
3 of them are like blocked.
So you still share an account with your brother.
Yeah, so I'm using my brother's account. I don't even have my own.
Your twin
Because you
brother.
kept hacking in like
No,
in,
that was Richard. Yeah, he kept
Richard-
hacking in CS, so he got the account banned.
Oh.
Counter Strike,
And he did it for 3 accounts. So
and they all got banned.
Yeah.
Why do you hack?
why they're on? I think they're unbanned now. It's only I think a year or 2 years, something like
Yeah, because they got banned like what 5 years ago.
Yeah. that. I just don't use them. I just share with my brother. It's easier.
Don't they get deleted after a certain time?
No, they just stay
no.
I guess if you buy
of course
them.
they don't want them to get deleted because
You have games on
they
it.
want
you
to
can't
say they
delete
have 65 million accounts. If they just started deleting ones that
Well, no,
aren't
they
there
can't even
anymore.
delete them because say you buy a game on it.
Yeah,
they can't just say, "Oh, your game's obsolete now"
yeah,
because you don't
your
come on.
account's gone.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but
very
if you're
true.
paying, if you downloaded
Well, that's
free
the thing.
games, it might be different.
Oh, not
No,
necessarily.
but they can't really tell. I mean,
Well,
Well,
you probably sign like when you agree to download the software for it. I'm sure there's something that says if you haven't purchased anything within X period of time and you're
no,
on
I don't think
active.
there's anything like that.
Oh,
I don't think so.
they would want to. Oh, maybe not.
It's not like a Facebook
they're still
account gets
stealing-
deleted unless
like,
you physically
Say
delete
you
it.
have like a Nintendo game or something on your shelf.
Mhm.
Someone's just gonna come and take it away because you're no longer.
You haven't used it in a while. I'm deleting your account with Nintendo. Give me your system and the game. Goodbye.
We're confiscating all your equipment.
Yeah, but if you haven't paid for it, it's not a paid service. You have no rights, right? I mean, I'm sure to some level you.
Yeah, but you paid for games.
But if you haven't paid for any games, is what I'm saying. You've
I don't
just
know.
downloaded free games, and you're that creepy man in the corner of the room who's staring at your
Brandon.
games all the time.
Brandon.
In a trench coat.
That's good. So, on to the Nintendo now, or Nintendo in general. There's this article I saw. Miyamoto said online multiplayer isn't Nintendo's focus this time around in regards to Mario, like the 3D World or whatever.
It isn't.
Yeah. My question is,
Since when has it been?
when was it ever?
Never.
Super Smash
never-
Bros.
Like, they never focus on that because it's complete shit. Not even to mention, as you're talking about, like, how they download the shit, they don't even go in proper units, and then they have these
What the hell
really
is a
weird
friend code?
friend
I know,
codes.
seriously, it's impossible to get anyone to join your stupid little.
What's your name? Oh, no, I have a 16-digit number. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
don't worry about my name.
I keep it
It's
in my
just this
pocket
arbitrary
because-
number that I keep.
It'd be cool if you can get business cards with them on them, and then you could just give them to your friends. Add me.
Or like some kind of QR code you scan.
That'd be good
That
too. After that, there's okay. So we said last week the Wii U is getting that new bundle November 1st. The two Mario games, Mario Bros. And
No, one Mario
Luigi.
and one Luigi game.
Yeah.
The same game.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the deluxe Wii U. Okay.
No.
Apparently, to keep people still trying to buy the normal, the basic Wii U, which when you're looking for Wii U's when the system came out, there were basic ones all over the place, but no one everyone bought the deluxes. Anyways, to keep the basic ones relevant, they're doing a bundle with that too, and it's going to be coming with Skylanders Swap Force.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Skylanders.
It's
I've been holding out for that game.
a $75 game, right? And the bundle is presumably still going to be $225. Okay.
That's pretty good.
It's supposed to come with an exclusive figure, which apparently sells. It's apparently really rare and sells for a lot on eBay. Yeah.
So just buy that and
yeah,
sell it.
it used to be really rare.
No, but this is
no,
this
it's
is a
not.
special edition one too. So it's not even. It's not like the
same
ones you can
one.
get at the store too. So it's even different from the ones that are on
Yeah, but
eBay.
everyone's gonna have one now.
what does the standard Wii U come with that this deluxe one doesn't, or vice versa?
It doesn't come with a hard drive. The deluxe one comes with a hard drive,
What's the
and
hard
it's a
drive
different
size?
color.
How many blocks do you have in the hard drive?
Yeah.
No, it's actually in gigs.
No, give it
It's-
to me in blocks. We're
It's
3DS
smaller than
users.
Killzone Shadowfall.
How many hundreds of billions of blocks do we have on that? Because that's
It's probably like a 16 or 32 gig at most.
I
No, it's 30
downloaded
gigs.
the 16 trillion block game.
Okay,
I
Sean,
downloaded
we get it. We get it. You hate fucking blocks, okay?
Does it show the blocks? Like,
How
assembly?
big are these blocks?
No, they just drop into this void and then it fills this bin. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways, the system still comes with Nintendo Land too, which the deluxe one doesn't come with anymore.
Hmm.
So now this is adding a little bit of a choice. Like if they want the hard drive, then they have to go with the deluxe one, right?
Or if they
But
want
if they
Skylander.
yeah, Skylanders, Nintendo
like-
Lands,
Yeah.
and it to be like $75 cheaper,
Clearly,
the basic one.
it's in the same vein as the 2DS. It's for kids. And parents don't want to pay too much, so
That's true. I guess it's
cheapest.
more catered towards that.
Different demographics.
And then spend like hundreds of dollars on little figurines to play Skylander.
yeah.
Yep.
Someone has to hack that shit.
Skylanders.
Just like get like random chips and like
I'm still convinced that if they come out with like how like Champions of Nora, that style game or whatever, like just a top down
Like a
hack and
Dungeons
slash,
Dragons.
exactly. Dungeons and Dragons, like hack and slash, top down, with that mechanic with this like the swapping of the figurines and you buy figurines, people would buy it our age, like for sure. Like I would buy that. If the game was solid and you can collect your like little figurines or whatever, I would definitely spend some money on that.
You were able to put your figures on a little podium. You'd buy a Hero Skate.
Well,
I don't even know what Hero Skate
Yeah, I'm not
is.
sure what that is either.
It's like
It's a euphemism.
It's like
for having
Warhammer
sex with other
40K
people.
or
it's
whatever.
like Warhammer 40K.
Oh, okay. He's talking about like
Oh, shit.
those
Yeah, that's
table,
what I thought too.
those
That's what I
table
thought
board
initially.
games.
So that's
Matt used to
smart.
have a ton of those figurines.
Chris did.
Chris, yeah, your brother did.
She still has, I think.
Oh yeah.
With the like, you like turn
Yeah,
the
the
bottom
dials.
that
Yeah,
changes
that's
their
cool.
changes their
That's cool.
stats.
Yeah, like
There's a 3DS
30-side
game that came out
dice.
that looks like that.
Yeah.
It's like a Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, it's by the person who did Vagrant Story, and those other awesome games.
What was it called?
I can't remember. Crimson Shroud.
So what's everyone been playing this week? Brandon picked up Pokemon.
Yeah.
He sucked his life for a little bit.
Picked it up like 18 hours ago, and I've still been
I've
playing.
been playing for 18 hours straight. I also picked up Disgaea D2, but I haven't opened it. I'm
Yeah?
probably going to return that.
Really?
I picked up Kingdom Hearts.
Give it to me. I'll buy it from you.
50
Bitcoins.
came out. Yeah, 50. 50 Bitcoin.
Bitcoins. We'll fly you over to Vancouver tonight. I think there's an ATM that just
For Bitcoins.
you guys can do it live and in person.
I give him like these like I don't know.
Papers that you print out with like random numbers.
Face
Bitcoins.
on it.
Yeah. How come you want to get rid of it? Why'd you even buy it if you just want to return it?
Because like I read one review and it was really like highly rated, and then the rest were just bad.
Do you like the Disgaea series?
I've never played this guy.
You've never?
Why'd you buy
Are
one?
you fucking kidding me? I have
Because
like
I heard
3 of them
good-
if you
I
want to
have-
borrow them.
I heard good things about the first one on PS2, and I never
Yeah, it's
bought
good.
it.
I still
Really
have
good.
it. I have all of them.
But I don't want to play on it on PS2 anymore. Actually, I still could. The thing is, it's so low res. Like you play it on your HDTV,
yeah.
it looks like garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So then just play this one. It's good.
The first
It's
Disgaea was the
$50.
best. Yeah.
I just put like $300 down on a DS and Pokemon.
So, yeah,
I put down another
Really?
50
That you
bucks.
bought the DS straight up?
Yeah.
Just to play Pokemon.
Hey, don't laugh at him. I bought Fire Emblem just to
There
play.
you go.
Yeah.
I wanted a game where you didn't.
Fire Emblem's a little bit better than Pokemon.
Yeah, I wanted a
No,
game
not
where like
necessarily.
I didn't have.
I want to play
people-
Fire Emblem too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
do that eventually.
but it's important that characters in games that I play not have feet. They have to have hooves, otherwise I don't relate to them. So that's why.
Did you
I
ever
bought
see
Claws.
that in Fire
Claws.
Emblem?
Claws.
Did you play the new Fire Emblem? They have hoofs. They don't have feet. They literally do. I don't know.
Why?
Hey,
I thought-
shut up over there. Some people don't have real feet. Okay?
I literally
I didn't even
thought.
notice that. I was playing the demo.
It's weird how they have like stubs, and sometimes I think they have little like this sliver of a little like pixel coming out, so it looks like it's kind of a shoe. But you get used to it completely.
Because there's
What
an
I-
imaginary Lego board there. That's what
Yeah.
they have to put their feet on.
What I literally thought it was is that they didn't place any of the floors right, so that the feet were
Yeah.
actually
In the
like
room.
cutting off at the ankles, and then they're jumping and they're
Yes.
still having like stubs.
Yeah.
They're like all pirates or something like that, going around with peg legs.
What's wrong with that?
It's weird.
Yeah, it's a game for amputees.
That's
What's wrong
right.
with that, Adam?
Everyone's
The
an
Special
amputee.
Olympics.
$3 of each game goes to the amputee fund.
Goes to a charity of like Somalian
Amputating.
pirates who cut off people's feet and make them re-experience the life of the Fire Emblem.
So
Pirates.
I'm assuming you're liking Pokemon, considering you played it 18 hours in
Yeah.
2 days.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's all you got. Not bad.
It's I don't know. The 3D effects are crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
And
Whatever.
the thing is, it made me realize how crappy the 3DS is.
You should have got a 2DS.
You turn it on and the screen looks horrible.
Yeah.
You can see the lines in between the screen. The actual game lags quite a bit
Really?
during
Yeah.
yeah.
fighting. Don't even bother turning the 3D on because it'll lag it even more. But like I've noticed when you have like in between like you actually pulling up, I mean like fighting like
A load screen.
no, it's not really a
I
load.
know there's an idol for the
Yeah,
two Pokemon that are kind
exactly.
of just like chilling and staring.
Oh,
You
at
just
okay,
see
yeah.
at their faces and it's like a cut like there's like a little slash.
Oh
in
yeah.
between.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
The versus screen.
There
Yeah,
is some
kind of, yeah.
slowdown. Yeah.
So
Maybe that was intentional. It's like the slow mo, like
no.
slowly gliding and stuff. I
The
don't
thing
know.
is like it's not heavily graphical. It's not a graphically intensive
Well,
game.
it's more graphically intense than any of the other Pokemon.
I'm saying like
Like
I'm
3-4 times more graphically intensive.
I mean, like, there's like I was looking at Street Fighter. That's more graphically intensive.
Yeah.
And it plays fine.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Anyway, I don't like the
Well,
3DS for its hardware. It's not.
No, it just
It's
has
just
a,
you wanna
just
play
a really,
Pokemon.
really strong roster of RPGs and other games. I think.
Yeah.
What were you playing this week, Sean?
Hotline Miami, which became free with PlayStation Plus.
Oh,
Still
that's
doing that?
why.
Absolutely fantastic. The music itself is brilliant. The game itself is actually just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
People are dressing up for that for Halloween.
Yeah, I was thinking of
All
doing
those
it.
masks.
Horse head.
I was thinking of
I
doing
was
that.
gonna wear the Brandon mask.
No, you gotta wear the
Brandon
rooster,
mask.
The rooster mask.
What? There's a Brandon mask?
No,
Yeah.
he's,
What animal is it?
There's a Brandon
Is
mask.
it?
It's
Yeah,
like a
there's a
cougar
mask.
or a panther.
it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
cougar.
No, that's
Oh, yeah.
Tony, the tiger one.
Tony the Tiger.
I have it as my book face wallpaper.
Face.
But yeah, anyways, it's a lot of fun. And I've also been playing Arkham Origins.
Yeah, you started.
you
Yeah,
got
you
it?
started that for
Yeah,
like a
I-
week
it
or an
was-
hour or
yeah.
two.
It's good. It's not exceptional. I mean, I loved the first Arkham game, Arkham Asylum. I thought it was fantastic. But it's the type of game where you knew immediately that it couldn't exist outside of that one game. Otherwise, it would start to just feel derivative. And Arkham City was good. It was very good, but it didn't live up to the
No, I had a lot of problems.
seems, yeah, but honestly, the story was a mess, and especially with Batman, you sort of come to expect a particular kind of narrative to it.
A decent narrative, at least.
A decent narrative.
And the whole point was the story.
Yeah, exactly. You wanna pretend you're Batman. You want it to be somewhat believable. Anyways, I've played Origins for about an hour and a half, something like that. And from what I can tell, the story is much more pronounced in a good way, but the gameplay itself just feels far too derivative. Maybe I'm going to come into it, but at the time being, I have no incentive to actually play it, which is sad. Which is kind of sad. But
Oh yeah.
anyways, I'm still gonna beat it. I'm still
Gonna
gonna
truck
keep it.
through.
Well, it's gonna get better once the story picks up. I mean, like I said, I've only invested like an hour and a half.
Yeah, but are you gonna be like every half hour? Be like, well, the story will probably be better next half hour. The story will probably be better next half hour. 3 hours, 4 hours later, like I don't think this is getting any better.
No, but maybe it's possible. But Arkham City was like that, and I was hugely disappointed.
Yeah.
But I've read that City has an underwhelming plot, whereas Origins, from what they're talking about, from the reviews that I've read, there is a greater emphasis on bringing together these villains rather than them just being in the game because it's a video game. So
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
Like City.
Is
City.
Black Flag out already?
No,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
it came
came
out
out.
this week.
Because I pre-ordered it. I should probably
You
cancel.
should probably have it.
I should probably cancel that.
Oh, you don't want it now?
No,
How come?
I only got it for that flask that they gave me.
Did they actually give it to you?
Yeah, they gave me an Assassin's Creed flask.
So now you're gonna return the game. You're not gonna.
I
No,
keep
you
the
never picked
flask.
it up.
I don't want to pick it up.
So how'd you get the flask?
Oh,
'Cause
we-
I was
we
picking
got
up GTA.
Yeah, GTA 5.
So like, can I have the flask, please?
No, they're like, do you want to pre-order this or something else?
Oh, they gave it to you right away.
We'll give you a free flask. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a keychain. GTA 5
I
keychain.
think he got a better deal out of that.
Whatever.
You can drink from a flask. You can't drink from a
But
keychain.
he
I can
can't
drink
he
with the
can't-
keychain.
He can't eat vitamin C. It's kind of the requisite for getting the game. He needs to get developed scurvy in the next 6 months.
What about you,
over
Matt?
there.
What have you been playing this week?
Metro 2033.
What?
Oh, really? So the first one.
The
Oh,
first one, yeah.
that's
I picked up the
amazing.
first one for like $250
Well, that's
a
it's
few
got
weeks
the
ago.
same-
Is it like
uh,
a grocery simulator?
It is. It's
2020?
very similar. It's a little bit bigger than the IGA.
I don't like IGA.
Yeah, IGA.
That's
Compare-
good.
you work
Compared
at-
to Loblaws.
Yeah, well, Loblaws is okay. Still.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
how's that?
It's okay. I mean, I like it. It's fun.
When the game originally came out, me and Sean tried to download it, and we could only find Ukrainian versions of it.
Nice.
So we're trying to play it, and
That's the way to play it.
everything's in Ukrainian. We couldn't understand
That's
shit.
Yeah,
the
but
way
the
to play it.
subtitles
No
are in Slavic.
subtitles?
You can't understand
Yeah.
any of it. It's
Yeah,
literally
Wow.
incomprehensible.
So it looks like the walls. So everything on the walls.
Yeah,
There's all
yeah.
the symbols.
I read that the newest Metro,
Last
Light,
Light. Yeah.
is actually better in its original language and not dubbed or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and you just have subtitles. And I think it's like $30 now. It's still slightly too expensive for me.
I'll get it
because
when it's on Steam sale.
Yeah, which should be soon.
Motherfucker.
The Halloween special.
Oh, I got the first one for like $250.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm finally gonna download and buy Costume Quest. I think it's like $3 on the
Costume Quest?
PSN. And I just pull the
It's like
trigger on it
4
because
years old.
I wanted to play it.
The hell's Costume Quest?
Yeah.
It's
haven't heard of
by Tim Schafer.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
No.
turn-based RPG, a little bit like the Super Mario games, like the one for the
Super Mario RPG,
yeah,
Super Nintendo.
where you
or
have
like
to
Paper
push A
Mario.
to do things. It's an interactive turn-based combat system, but you are like these kids who are on your block or someone's block during Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's what
Kids.
it is.
Or
New
you
kids.
The new kids
Yeah.
on the block.
That you go in one direction for the entire game.
Yeah, it's very linear. But anyways, basically your special abilities are whatever costume you're wearing.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So if you're
It's
wearing like a giant
interesting.
penis outfit, I mean,
You
really-
just come on everything.
Anyway, so yeah, Metro.
Penises don't only just come on things.
Okay, you slap them too.
You're just like this opposite.
Why would you slap a
super
penis for?
feminist?
No, you
Like,
slap the
you dock
things with the
them,
You
penis.
dock them.
they nuzzle in your underwear. I mean, what do you?
Do you choose circumcised or uncircumcised? I mean, it's the
Anyways,
choices.
Matt, you're
Yes.
playing Metro.
Yes, Metro 2033.
Yeah.
It's fun, but I mean, there's a lot of problems, a lot of bugs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
tons of bugs.
Yeah.
Like with the aiming, like one of the key features is trying to kill things, right?
But it's so hard to.
Yeah, I'm aiming my gun at something.
Key features.
Yeah,
You can kill stuff
yeah,
in this
you're
game.
killing things. I aim at a guy, it shoots to the left. The target is directly on the guy, and the bullet will
Well,
hit to the
maybe-
left.
Maybe that was
Maybe-
built into the game because the guns.
Yeah.
shit.
It wasn't. I looked online.
Maybe the gun
There's a
is
sensitivity
damaged.
error
Huh.
on it doesn't register the sensitivity properly.
So can you fix that?
No.
So it's always just
Yeah,
like that.
I'm always gonna every now and then if I'm just gonna miss.
Why can't you just stop complaining and edit the game?
Yeah, I'm
code?
gonna try to edit it
the
myself. You know, I would have went into the source code of it. And,
You can always just aim to
fix
the
it.
right of things.
It still doesn't work because I'll miss. Anyways, sometimes it'll go straight.
Oh.
But still, the game is very unforgiving too. Doesn't help him play on hardcore.
Why are you playing? Okay.
Nice.
But it's just very unforgiving.
All right.
Like
all right.
there's only two ways to really silently kill somebody in one shot.
Mhm.
It's with a throwing knife or a bow gun. But the problem is you can only hold 3 actual guns at a time: a pistol, a rifle, and like a shotgun or the bow gun, like a pneumatic gun. So I can't have a shotgun
And the bow.
yeah. So when I'm fighting the monsters, I need a shotgun because they're literally at my knees all the time, and his field of vision is so narrow. It's like
Can't I get a silencer on that pistol?
you can, but it's still like
It's shit.
It's shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to mention, I can't hit anything with it because it shoots to the left half the time. The knives,
Sounds very fun.
but still, the knives. If I throw them and it hits the guy in the arm, it won't kill him in one shot.
Why would you aim for his arm?
You can't see anything. It's so goddamn. It's dark because you need it to be dark, or they'll see you and kill
Perfect
you.
dark.
Like I said, unforgiving. If you hit one guy and he notices you, everyone for the rest of the level knows where you are.
Wow. For the rest of the level?
Pretty much.
The fuck is that?
Like
Yeah,
until the
it's
next
kinda-
checkpoint.
You make me not want to try this.
Until the next
My
checkpoint,
250 is wasted.
they will know where you are.
That's
And not to
stupid.
mention, like I said, I'm playing hardcore, so I'm dead in
So
2
maybe
shots.
That's why.
I'm dead in 2 shots.
Maybe that's why they always know where you are.
No, I think that's just part of the game. Like, it's stupid. Like, I can't stealthily kill anybody. I do, but it's so hard because I'm so nervous. I'm like, if I fuck this up, I'm gonna have to restart at the next checkpoint because there's no way I'm shooting my way through these guys.
Sounds good.
So I'm throwing knives. I got the bowgun finally, but you can't even sell guns.
No? Well, you're in a
No,
post-apocalyptic
but
world.
you
I
can
mean,
buy
like,
guns.
You can buy guns?
Yeah, you buy guns with your bullets, the extra bullets, which you get a ton of, by the way. I thought they were gonna be rare. At the end of every level, I have like 300 bullets.
But
Not
that's
to mention,
what currency is? Bullets?
yeah, well, the special bullets, the military bullets.
So that's why they don't want guns. Everyone's got guns.
No, but
they
I
want
mean,
the bullets.
I have better guns than them, but you can trade the gun in while you're buying a gun, so it kind of gives you a discount. But like, why can't I just
to
pick
trade. Yeah.
Why can't I just pick up the gun, sell it to him?
No, because he
And
wants
get-
to trade you a gun. He doesn't want a surplus of guns.
He's not gonna get my gun's better than his.
Yeah, so?
He's giving
Why,
me
wait,
he
why,
gives-
wait. Why would you trade a gun for another
because
gun?
I
if your
don't
gun's
need the
better?
stupid shotgun sometimes with a rifle. They give you a really shitty rifle to begin with, but sometimes it's good because of the modifications on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't want this gun. I want another gun.
Okay.
Like
I
with-
think I'm gonna have to play it
like
to
with
get
the
a better
shotgun
understanding
and-
of what you're talking
with the
about.
shotgun-
It doesn't make sense.
With the shotgun and the bow gun. The shotgun that I got, there's the first one you get is double barrel.
Okay.
So you can shoot twice. You can shoot with the right mouse and left mouse. But then you get an automatic shotgun with 6 rounds, and it can have a knife attachment.
Love those auto shotguns.
But it has a knife attachment to it, so it adds to it. But if I need to get the stupid bow gun, I can sell it.
Okay.
So I'm selling down, so he gives me back bullets.
Mhm.
But like originally, why can't I just sell this gun?
There's no like storage area
No,
to
there's
keep
no storage.
guns?
No.
That's
I wouldn't.
stupid.
I just wouldn't I think that sometimes, unfortunately, when someone's playing it, it's very different from someone making the game, and so
I
I think
suppose,
that in
yeah.
the sequel they might have corrected something.
I
like
hopefully.
that.
Well,
But I mean-
the second
But what's
was a lot better than
what's
the first.
actually good about this game, because you actually just undersold it completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun.
Well, like I said, I'm playing
You
hardcore,
kill
so it's hard to
people.
tell. But
Yeah,
you kill people. And
Killing
there's no
people is
Russian.
fun.
I like the way they're all
Yeah.
speaking.
Well, see, that's the thing.
And
Like,
Germans. I'm killing Germans again.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
me and Erikson have been playing
Important.
Path of Exile, and there's literally no absolute story or whatever. I can't say anything good about the story, but the game is really fun.
Oh, this story's actually pretty good.
Of Path of Exile?
No, of
Oh,
Metro.
Metro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Story is
the narrative
irrelevant.
is also
Yeah.
really good. It's like an X-Files kind of.
Some of that, and it also has some good elements to it. Like I just beat a level where I picked up a child and I'm carrying it on my back, and adds that to the game.
Yeah.
Like I'm swaying. Like it's hard to control my gun because I
You
got
got a
extra
baby
weight
on
on my
you.
back.
Oh, that's amazing.
Baby
And
system's
also-
bad.
Also, I'm on when you're on the surface, you need to wear a mask. You can shoot the guy's mask up and he starts choking. Well, that was an amazing feature. I'm like, where did this come from? But then
attention to detail.
Yes, very good. But then
Less
the rest
attention
of
to the actual gameplay, but
Yeah.
attention to detail.
Pretty
No, that's not. Yeah, I've read that it's a bit rough.
Well,
around
game
the
design, not gameplay.
But like
Yeah, those
some
are
people,
bugs.
I guess it walks a fine line if you were to play like the hard difficulty as opposed to the hardcore. or
And that's not
whatever.
even the hardest. Hardcore's not even the hardest. There's 2 after that. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna play those 2. I'm never gonna beat this game.
Yeah.
Just stick to hardcore for now.
All right.
Um,
So, Erikson, what have you been playing this week?
Were you just talking about Path of Exile?
Yeah, we were just talking about Path of Exile. Have you been playing anything else other than Path of
League of
Exile?
Legends.
Well, besides LOL, I mean,
We'll talk about that in another thing.
we'll talk
I'm
about-
thinking about having a separate like podcast for League of Legends, but we would only do it when there's a new patch or a new character coming out.
which was
So like
today.
once a month
That
or
works.
once
But
every
anyway,
3 weeks, and we talk about League of Legends stuff.
I've been playing this game called Lone Survivor
Lone Survivor.
What was
oh,
that?
I want to play that. On what? What are you playing it on?
on the
PC?
PC.
Oh, okay, sick.
And Erikson plays a lot of PC games.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I want it on the Vita, so but anyways, continue. Giving
Alright,
up on
so
it. So.
Lone Survivor is a side-scrolling post-apocalyptic game. So your character is referred as you. You don't name him. He doesn't have a name, so he's
Really?
referred to as you.
Really?
The
And,
second person.
You
That's tough, man.
It's good.
his name is you.
Second-
and
no,
he's
it
Wait,
is.
not-
Second
wait,
person.
you as in like
You.
the letter
His-
U or
Yeah,
Y
he's
or
a
U?
Chinese person.
Yeah, you
Not
Really?
you.
Why
Not
you?
Why owe you?
Okay.
Alright, so
So
how it works is you have a home hub, like home
Yeah.
base. The story starts in your apartment. So what you do is you have to go outside and you have to scavenge for food. Look
and
for
it's all
survivors.
like 2D
It's 2D. It's
side
side
scroller.
scrolling.
Yeah.
It's pixelated.
Mhm.
So what
Is it
you,
one direction or can you go both?
okay, how it works is it doesn't go in one direction. It's not linear. You can go
Wherever you want.
wherever you want. Like, so you have to scavenge for food. You have to look, and ammo is pretty scarce. So
Yeah.
you fight monsters. They're called Thin Mans, and
Thin Mans.
I don't know.
The
what-
Slender Man.
they're pretty much inside. Well, they're inside out people.
That's so fucked up. What the hell?
They're, if you played Resident Evil, the liquors from
Yeah.
Resident Evil, they kind of look like that. So
So what is the objective of the game in the first
the objective
place?
is you have to
Is it like a roguelike?
a roguelike.
Yeah. Where you
No.
kind of like play for like 20, 30 minutes and then die and then restart.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's
Okay.
it has a story.
Oh,
I mean,
it does? Okay.
so you're some guy who's just looking for survivors. You know, he's looking because he has a radio in his base, and
Yeah.
you use that. He has a bed, like sleep and food. That's important.
Oh, really? So
it
it
affects
plays
your
like...
it affects your mental health.
That
Like
sucks.
if you don't sleep at all, oh, also if you sleep, you save your games. That's the only way to save.
Yeah.
But the thing is, every action you do affects what's gonna happen later on in the game.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's multiple endings, as I heard.
How's the narrative?
the story is it's a huge gigantic mindfuck. Like
Really?
you meet people that are just like I was searching. I had to go to this girl's apartment, and she was
Oh.
having a party.
Ooh. Wait. People have parties in post-apocalyptic worlds?
Apparently,
Can you
yeah.
smell her
The only one
panties?
I've ever seen was in The Matrix when they're all like having that fucking rave or whatever.
Yeah.
The orgy?
The orgy.
That is a
rave.
rave, man. They're synonymous with one another.
Close.
Anyways,
Yeah, so
she's having a party.
like she was having a party, like, and your character's like, what are you guys doing? Like, you know, there's monsters out there, and they're like, just chill out, brother. We're just having
Have some
fun.
E. Have some E.
Like,
Some
just-
Molly, man. Have some Molly.
Off the
They're
volume,
offering-
sweating.
They're offering beer and
Yeah.
drinks, and 5 minutes later, monsters just come in and kill
Kill
everybody.
everyone? What the
Nice.
Pocket
Oh.
monster.
Did you say the girl at least?
The girl just disappeared. Like, the thing is, like, people just vanish, like ghosts or something. Like, I don't know.
Interesting.
Like, I'm convinced. Oh, you also take pills in this game.
Molly's.
The E.
Yeah, you pop
All
up
the
Molly's.
E.
You're popping
Yeah.
Molly.
and sweating.
So Sean,
Like,
why
how-
did you
how-
want to play it?
I actually didn't know any of that. I wanted to sort of, the allure to what Erikson is saying. Apparently, eating plays a huge factor in it. These invisible variables. You can eat a lot of ramen, for example, or coffee that gives you back health, I think, but it ends up affecting your mental state, which might actually affect.
The ending.
It might actually affect what happens in the game, because from what Erikson is hinting at, I'm pretty sure that most of these are just hallucinations, and it's just a question of how much you eat and the quality of what you eat versus how well you sleep, which might affect, I guess, the narrative altogether, right?
How many endings are there supposed to be?
I think there's about 3 to 4 endings. Like,
Okay, so there's not
there's
that,
also
that
there's
many,
al- I got. Am I allowed to say spoil? No.
but if you want to say
No, don't say
Sean
it,
doesn't
because
say
I want to
Sean-
I'm
play
just
it.
gonna,
hates
I'm just
spoilers.
gonna say that I got the good ending. Well,
Oh, you already beat the game.
I already beat the game. The
How
game.
long was it?
I played the game for like about 4 hours, 4
Okay.
or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Was it tense? It was a tense experience.
It was a tense experience.
You were playing Amnesia before during the week, though. Wasn't that even fucking scary?
A machine for pigs.
A machine for pigs.
A machine?
Imagine.
Well,
machine?
okay. Well, man, bear, pigs. They still.
Man, bear pigs.
I call them that. They still
Yeah.
care to stare the crap out of me. But the thing is, like, if you guys played the first Amnesia, which I did,
I've actually forgotten. I don't remember.
like, it feels like you're always constantly
So
hunted.
stupid.
You
Like-
sorry?
It always feels like you're always constantly hunted by these monsters. Like,
Yeah.
wherever you go, they always come after you.
So the second one's
So
not like that.
It's ghosts.
It's Monster Hunter.
It's a little no. It's ghosts,
It's
right?
kind of like that, but it feels like, because the story is very linear. Like, I find it just doesn't. It just keeps going forward.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't let you kind of explore.
It
But
doesn't
One direction.
explore everywhere. Like in Amnesia 2, they removed the sanity factor, which
oh, you can go insane in the first one.
yeah. So how it works is, if you stay in darkness for too long, you go insane. Well, not insane.
It's very
Well,
weak.
in the second one, they removed that entirely. They also removed the inventory, which was, kind of a drawback. But
So they made it a little bit more
Is this
streamlined. They streamlined the second
It's from
one.
the people who had done Dear Esther, I think.
Dear Esther. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I played
That's
that. I
not
played
good.
that game because
Oh, I did. Yeah,
it's not good.
Amnesia
Yeah,
was
sure, it was
made by
okay.
the Chinese room,
Yeah.
Chinese
not
room?
for
Okay.
Frictional Games, I believe, that made the first one, because they made Dear Esther and
Oh, so it's not even the same developers from the two
No, it's not the same
Amnesias.
developers,
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So the Chinese room, they're more story driven than gameplay driven. So they sacrifice a bit of gameplay to make the story more.
So which one are you liking better then? The first Amnesia or the second?
Well, if we're going for gameplay, Amnesia, story, a machine for pigs, but because the story it's very complicated. It keeps you going.
Does
Keeps
it
you.
continue from the first to the second, or is it completely independent?
You mean if it's like an indirect sequel?
Yeah.
Well, it kind of is. It takes place 60 years because in Amnesia 1 it takes place in 1839,
Mhm.
and in Amnesia 2 it takes place in 1899. That's the industrial era, I believe.
Something like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's a big gap, so they're not actually connected. It's just the same sort
Well,
of
if it's
franchise.
if we just get rid of if it's just called a machine for pigs, not Amnesia a machine for pigs,
Uh-huh.
that would have been better
Okay,
a little
so
bit. So
they just wanted the brand, like the recognition. That's all.
I know there's a lot of
pretty
reading.
much.
There's a lot of reading in that game.
yeah, there's a lot of reading.
It's one of those.
If you like reading, there's a lot of notes.
Long notes.
It just adds to the lore, or
It just adds a lot. There's a lot of notes. Like it keeps.
That's the
you-
story. It's in the.
oh, it's
notes.
all in the lore.
A lot of it is.
Okay.
It sounds like it's sort of like a throwback to an earlier game design where the narrative is there for people who want it and it's not there for
Yeah.
people who don't.
That's because I was
That's
watching
perfect.
someone play it,
It
and
is
they literally
perfect.
they couldn't do anything. They could pick stuff up and throw them, and that's about it.
Well, yeah, it's a video game in the very loosest of
Yeah.
senses, but it's
Yeah.
sort of a
It's more like an
Like a
interactive
mist.
experience.
yeah, like a
Mist.
throwback to the adventure games of lore,
Just you're getting like hunted and like freak the shit.
What
out.
is that pig thing, anyways? I saw a video of it quickly.
It's scary.
It's scary.
It's like, but
That's
it's
all
a
it
pig,
is.
though, right?
It's
Yeah.
a pig.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Before we move on to Mayor,
Yeah.
Mayor doesn't get a chance.
the
We're out of time. Sorry, Mayor.
the last game I've been playing recently, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have it
Oh,
too.
because you just picked it up. Yeah.
Because
Did you get the expansion on Steam? It's on sale.
Yeah,
It's like $2 or something. like that.
I only wanted to get. I just got the basic game, just
Yeah.
no DLC.
Okay.
The reason why I want to play this game is because, well,
You Asian.
as Mary said, is Asian, but the game reminds me. If you guys watch Internal Affairs,
Yes.
Yeah, loved
it
it.
reminds me so much of that.
Very good, handled very well. The story is exceptional. I think that one of the best things about Sleeping Dogs is that the map is small enough that I became intimately.
It's not GTA.
Yeah, GTA is
Yeah,
massive.
you're able
like,
to know all the streets.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
read
like
like people online, like those fanatical people who play like hundreds of hours of GTA who like know all the streets in GTA, but I'll never know all the streets. And I recognize some landmarks and but in Sleeping Dogs, like I became actually
And that
very
blonde girl was pretty cute. For her pixelated.
Emma Stone,
Yes,
who's in it
Emma
for like
Stone.
5 minutes. Yeah. No,
Did you
but
call
like,
her back?
I won't
Call her
explore
maybe.
anything.
Because you can go on dates with her or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure. Again, I won't say anything for.
that. Sean did it a lot.
I'll be looking for it. But
It's good, but like I said, the map is small enough that you become comfortable with it right away, and it actually feels like
Kinda
a breath
how
of fresh air.
Yakuza was or
A
whatever.
breath of fire.
Exactly. It was a
Right,
breath
so yeah,
of
that's
fire.
the games I've been playing, so I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Mayor, your turn.
Yeah. So last week I was playing Tales and League of Legends. This week, since I got Hearthstone, well, I got a beta key for Hearthstone. As soon as I got it, as soon as it finished installing, I dropped Tales.
You dropped Tails.
I know, I dropped it.
That's what you didn't want to do,
I
right?
didn't want to do that. So what I've been playing recently is Hearthstone and
And
League
you've
of
been failing
Legends.
at it.
Failing,
shut up.
really?
No, I'm Platinum 3 now.
No, I
If
watched.
you're Platinum 3 now, you were
Yeah.
Gold 3 last night.
Yeah. It's not, doesn't take that long to
No,
rank
probably
up.
not.
It's just
But
one
it's
game
weird.
per-
Why does it take so little to rank up? Like, you win a
You
game...
can't go down. That's the reason why,
Oh, so no matter... You can lose, like, 10 games in a row and then win, like, 3 and go up a rank.
pretty
It's
much.
kind of weak.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing Priest a lot in that game.
Because priests are
Really OP.
stupid fucking gay
Go
bastards.
Priest. Priest were
Someone
awesome.
for
These
30
motherfuckers.
damage.
That's what I was. I was a Priest. I
Yeah?
was not enough.
Didn't you guys talk about how you wouldn't talk about League of Legends?
It's
This
not.
is Hearthstone.
League of
Hearthstone.
Legends.
Oh, this is Hearthstone. Okay,
Yeah, the
sorry.
card
I'm actually
game.
enthusiastic. I actually enjoy talking.
World of
Hearing
Warcraft?
about that, yeah.
No, I liked Magic the Gathering, so
Oh.
Hearthstone is
Okay.
interesting to me.
Yeah, anyways, he's playing priests and they got buffed recently, or like a few weeks
Who
ago.
is the Priest?
Um,
It's
Anduin.
Erwin and Anduin.
Anduin.
Oh, I don't know. Who that is.
I don't know who
It's a
that is.
human?
What is their class specific ability?
There's
They heal.
Yeah.
That's their ability.
Oh
They
yeah,
heal.
yeah.
Anyways, but see, the thing is, they have a lot of cards that do removal. Okay, so it's like they have 2 cards. Well, they have 1 card, but you can have 2 in the deck. It's like if you have 3 or less attack, it kills it. If you have 5 or more attack, you kill it. So the only creatures that are safe have 4 attack.
Yep.
So if you know you're gonna fight a priest, stack 4 damage creatures and you're fine. But I mean, you're not gonna build your deck around only fighting priests, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, not only do they have the possibility of 4 of those moves, like 2 for the 3 and 2 for the 5, they also have mind control, which
Oh my
takes
God.
a ton of mana,
Yeah.
but literally just takes the creature and takes control of it. It's not like, oh, you have control of it for a turn or 2. You
Yeah,
literally
permanent.
you just take control
It's
of it.
permanent.
Yeah. So you
Nice.
drop a card that's like an 8/8, right? You're like, fuck you, bitch. Mind control. Now it's yours. Not only did you remove the creature that I just put, but now it's on his team, and now I have to fucking remove it. That's bullshit. No one else has
That makes
removal
sense.
like that.
They also have another mind control, but it's for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Someone had it. I'm like, oh crap. I
Yeah.
haven't
So they
seen this
have
card
like
yet.
they have potential to do that 4 times. I mean, the 2 times are only for the 1 turn, but generally when you do that, you're gonna trade because you want the person you have for 1 turn to die, right? But the other one, you're forcing the other person to fucking remove it because you're never gonna do that on some shit creature.
Do cards evolve at all if you trade them?
No.
You can't trade them actually.
Okay.
You're stuck with what you got.
Oh, I see.
Mayor,
Yeah.
didn't you say that the game becomes very predictable?
Yes, like today I was playing a game and Erikson was watching me. Like, I knew exactly what he was going to do.
Wait, was he
Within the-
watching you play the game, or
He was watching me play.
completely
I knew
unrelated event?
exactly what the guy was going to do.
Yeah, because after you play so many people of the same class, you know generally it's like, okay, he has like 2 cards in his hands. He's probably kept these 2 the entire time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to play this because he's going to do that, so I'm going to play this and force him to do that, and then I'm going to play my big thing or whatever. It's incredibly predictable if you play enough.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you start playing or whatever, like, I've watched a lot of streams before I started playing, so I more or less know some things. But, yeah, it's interesting.
So how is it still exciting if it's derivative?
The heart of the cards.
Yeah.
Hard
Look at the heart of the cards,
I
man.
spanned
So
my
it's like
Twitch
gambling, then.
chat with that. I'm like, part of the cards. I got this.
Hard
And,
The
I
whole
did-
game's based on luck. There's no skill.
That's what card games are. It's heart of the cards.
RNG.
Yeah.
RNG.
Which
Basically.
is what RNG.
A random
Then-
number generator.
Yeah.
So it's a
RNG.
role playing game, no?
Huh?
Yeah. It's a role playing game. So why do people even invest time in these types of games if there's no
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's
It's
like,
fun. It's very addictive.
there's still some strategy involved. I mean, you have to play with what you have, right? You can get a better draw than someone else. That is the random luck, but you play with what you're dealt, right?
Okay.
Like, you can still win with a bad hand. It's just harder.
Yeah.
And it depends how good the other guy's hand is. Like, I started a game with, like, an amazing start, and I wiped the guy in less than 5 minutes. And equally, I've started horribly and died within 5 minutes. Like, it just depends, really.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not getting the fucking cards you need, and like you're saying, oh, maybe you're building your deck wrong. But no, the deck is fine. But if I start off absolutely horribly, like I was playing my shaman, and I have a ton of low-level drops. And all I'm getting are the 5 cards out of 30 that are the high-level drops, and I can't fucking play shit for, like, 7 turns.
30 is the card limit, right?
Could you build a deck entirely without creatures?
Yes,
You
you
can.
could.
But it's really hard to do. I don't think there's
There's
enough
not enough.
spells yet.
Oh, there isn't enough spells.
Well, see, maybe for the mage, because she probably has enough spells.
A lot of burns, no? You could just
Burns
constantly
and
burn.
secrets and stuff.
That's you have 15 spells then, because you can only put 2 per.
Yeah, you can only put 2 per, but you need to have 15 spells.
Yeah.
Some of
just
them,
15 spells
some of
exist.
them suck though,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
or
think-
not as useful as the other
So
ones.
then the game isn't quite as flexible yet as it could be eventually.
Well, it's still in beta, is it?
Yeah.
It is still in beta, yeah. No, but it is fairly flexible. But It depends. There are certain techniques or certain strategies that everyone employs for certain classes. And with the advent of the internet, like when Magic was prominent, like whenever we played in high school, whatever, like 13 years ago or whatever, when people played at the library across the street when we were in like
We had
grade
the
8.
internet.
Yes.
Yes, but not to the extent that it is now. Like, if you're playing Magic now, you could probably go online and look up all kinds of deck strategies for specific things and look up terms and find hundreds of decks that are built a specific
could
way
buy
and then copy it, right? You can do the same thing for Hearthstone right now.
Yeah.
You could just go online, this class, how do you play it? You can play it this kinds of way. Play it with this type of card because it goes with this. If you want to figure it out for yourself, you can just go with that.
But
Like,
the thing about that is now cards you can't trade cards. The only
No.
way to get cards is either to get them with magic dust or to buy packs
yeah.
With
see-
real money.
with real money.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. See, when you get too many cards, okay, because you can only have 2 per in a deck. So if you get 3 of one card, the third card is essentially useless because you can never put it into a deck. So you can actually convert it into dust, and then you can use this dust to create other cards. So like common cards, or like you can maybe between 5 and like 50 dust, okay, which is not that much. And then more rarer cards or legendary cards like 1200 or 1600, so it costs a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it would take a while. It's a legendary card. If you want to get a couple of common cards to fill out a deck, it won't cost that much. And when you're doing Arena 2, like it costs gold to do Arena, or you can pay money to do Arena, you get a pack no matter what. So it's like using your gold to get a pack in the store. And you can get dust or you can get more gold. So, I mean, like, there's multiple ways of getting stuff. Like, I like the way that they're doing things. It's cool. But some of the things still need some more balancing or whatever. But it's a constant thing. They're always changing it. They're always putting out patches. Like, there's a few patches
Well,
a
that's
week,
what
I
the
guess,
beta
or
for.
at least once a week.
Taunt is OP though.
Taunt is really good.
Yeah. I had a guy today. He was 530 with taunt.
530? You.
With taunt.
Yeah,
As a priest.
530, yeah, 30
Yeah, but
health.
he blocks one character, right?
No, he blocks
taunt,
everyone.
Everyone has to attack that guy first.
Oh, shit.
And he had 30 health. Thing's not dying anytime soon.
Unless you have like a ability that just destroys target minion.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have a destroyed target minion.
Which
But
every class does though.
Yeah.
Except priest and
mind control. Yeah, but mind control is better than destroy target unit.
Yeah, but then,
It's way better. It costs more. Like the rogue, 5 mana destroys creature straight out. Priest, 8 mana, take control of the creature. Imagine if you were your druid and you had that, and then the guy fucking took it because he was a priest, and then you had to deal with a 530 taunt.
yeah, I'd pretty much concede right there.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't even want to
Yeah, you
fucking
have the
play
option
anymore
to.
at that point.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. What I was playing this week, I played a little bit of Path of Exile with Erikson. Well, a little. I played like 8 hours the day after the podcast last week.
What the fuck? That's a
Didn't
little
combo
that
now.
qualifies.
Well, I only played that one time.
Well, it
What?
wasn't 18 hours, first of all.
Yeah, that was,
That was in 2 days, Matt. I mean, he's
so
allowed.
that's still
like, 18 hours
averaged
in 2
more
days.
than me that one day.
That's true.
Anyways, it was pretty fun. I haven't picked it up since then. I was playing more Hearthstone than that, and then Path of Exile. Other than that, I picked up Sir, You're Being Hunted because it was on 50% sale.
Right.
It's this indie
It
game
looks
that's like,
stupid.
yeah, but I
Wait,
mean,
what's
it's
it bad.
What's it called?
Sir, You Were Being Hunted.
It's a bunch of robots and top
Yeah,
hats.
you're in like
hunting you.
1800 Britain or whatever, and you're getting hunted by like these gentleman robots with top hats.
It's
Was
stupid.
it fun though? Have you?
Apparently, it's as funny as it is scary, which is a lot.
Wow.
And yeah,
It's actually
basically,
scary?
you're trying to. Well, it's got the atmosphere that makes it scary,
It's
right?
like a survival horror. It's like
Yeah.
robots are hunting you.
I think it's more of a roguelike than anything else. Like you have to like
Every step you make is a step that you take. Right?
try and survive.
No, they're constantly moving.
But isn't that what a roguelite is? It's-
No, a roguelike is like it generally ties to like shorter periods of games and where you die fast and like have to restart from fresh every time. That like the experience of the game is fairly quick and you always start fresh and deal like and like expand quickly and do what you want.
Gotcha.
So I haven't played that yet, but I'll try and play it this week. Other than that, I played Hearthstone, but we already talked about that for a little bit, so I got nothing else. Go straight into the question of the week. I've got one. Since I started working at Chapters, lots more books around, so I'm going to say, if you wanted a book to be turned into a video game, what would that book be? Or what would that video game be? Because, like, there's always TV shows or movies that
Dora
get
the
turned...
Explorer.
Dora the Explorer.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
but
this
that's a TV
is
show.
this is Playboy.
That's a TV show.
This is Playboy, bro. Oh,
Leisure Suleri already
close.
exists.
Very close.
Harry Potter.
Already
Already
exists, but yeah.
Lego Harry
Could
Potter.
I-
And that's more based off the movies, anyways. Those
So
those
Freudian's
games.
Fight Club.
Yeah. Fight Club. That
Fight
was
Club?
a video game.
There was a video game too.
He did that on purpose.
No.
Can I go first?
Sure.
Because I'm reading Hunter S. Thompson's Hell's Angels right now, and I've previously read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That would be interesting if they turned that into like a Hotline Miami kind of isometric game where you have these very sort of bizarre tasks to do. I would have said even 5 years ago that there wouldn't be a market for that kind of a psychedelic game. But having recently playing
Hotline Miami, yeah.
there's ultra violence in that, but I feel that there would be some sort of an addictive quality to Fear and Loathing that could work to some extent too. So I feel like that would be my game for that reason specifically.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go into it. I read the sci-fi novel recently. It's called it was a series of 3
Is it
books.
called Ender's Game?
No, it was not called Ender's Game.
Oh.
And anyways, no,
Is it Hunger's Game?
Hunger's Game.
Hunger's Game.
Yes. No, it's a 3-part series called The
Jersey
Expanse
Shore,
or whatever. Anyways, the world is extremely realized.
What's the name of the book?
The series is called The Expanse. Like the first one's called Leviathan Wakes, and then I have the other 2 here. So Caliban's War and Abaddon's Gate. Anyways, basically, it's really cool because the world is very realized, okay, and it's based in our actual solar system or whatever. And like a lot of the space stations are actual places that could possibly be turned into certain things like that. And it's all very hard fiction. So they try and it's actually halfway between hard fiction and normal like soft fiction, I guess you could say.
Well, I'm not sure the difference between hard and soft fiction.
It would be, hard fiction is like very based in reality. Everything is meticulously explained, and it's all based in the very like believable realm of reality. Whereas soft fiction would be like they kind of say things and then expect you to just believe it.
So you said that it's half.
It's half. They don't really go very hard into the explanations, but a lot of the things that they do go into are very realistic.
So isn't that just soft fiction then?
No, because it's still very based in the realm of reality. Like they don't have inertial dampeners like in Star Trek or whatever, but the way they deal with gravity and with the physics of things is they build their spaceships like skyscrapers, okay, and they use the thrust of the ship to actually create gravity. So
yeah,
that is actually a feasible way that you could create gravity if you don't have some sort of inertial dampeners, which are soft fiction because no one can actually explain how they ever work. They just say, we have gravity in our ship because of inertial dampeners, and then leave it like that.
I see.
Okay,
that's fair.
Anyways, so now the way the books work is that the universe is the halfway point between usual sci-fi series. So there's a lot of sci-fi that's based in the near future, and then there's a lot of sci-fi based in like way in the future, where to the point where we're exploring the galaxy. This is based to the point where we have explored all over the solar system. We have fucking bases everywhere on different moons and in the asteroid belt and stuff like that. Travel is relatively fast, like between like Earth to the outer planets is like 6 months compared to like how long it would take us to reach there. And basically they're in the in-between where they aren't fast enough to go anywhere else in the galaxy, but they've expanded everywhere in the solar system. And I feel that there hasn't been a lot of actual sci-fi that has catered to that little era of like space travel or anything like that. So I think it would be a very interesting thing to set some sort of MMO in or something like that. It'd be very cool. So yeah, that would be my pick.
Okay.
Mayor?
Can I go into the lines of manga?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a book.
No. Well, I mean,
as long as it doesn't exist yet and doesn't have an anime attached to it.
Okay.
All manga have anime attached to it.
What's funny is if I was going to go by books, I was
hentai.
going to use Sword Art Online, which was made into an anime later.
Okay, which is fun.
But it's based on a few different games. Like it's based on people being trapped in a video game.
So it's
like
Dot Hack.
series. Yeah. But the game is different because each game is completely different. The first one's based just on swords and melee combat.
Okay.
Second one is based on magic. Third one is based on guns. The fourth one is based on medieval.
And this is all based on the same series?
Yeah, because he goes into different video games because each video game has an issue. Like the first one, they were all trapped, and if they died in the game, they died in real life.
Okay.
In the second game, he tried to save his girlfriend, who was trapped in the game.
Okay.
In the third one, there's a guy who has a pistol in the game that kills people in real life.
Okay.
And the fourth one, I'm not going to get into that because I haven't read it yet.
Okay. So he said it was Sword Art Online.
Oh, I've heard about that. Isn't that turned into an anime?
It's turned into an anime.
Have you watched? And
The first one was good. When the second one was bad because they didn't elaborate on the story at all.
Yeah, the book is a lot better.
Yeah, it has a lot of story to it. They just skipped through everything, and he just went to savor
Like in
12
the book?
episodes.
But it's an actual. It was an actual novel that they turned
Yeah, it's
into
actual
a manga
novel.
that they turned into an anime.
Yes.
Which
They do
sounds
that a
about
lot.
yeah, they do that quite a bit.
They did that with that
Yeah.
one you told me about.
And the second one that I really wanted them to show was there's a jellyfish that has an elephant's tusk and the trunk, and it also has I think bunny ears,
Okay.
and it's friendly, but everyone thinks that it's evil, and they befriend that to fight another rhino.
Okay.
It's really weird.
Random, yeah.
I wish they showed that in the anime. It would have been so
What
fun.
Oh, it was in the
what
book, but not the
significance
anime?
does it have even on the...
Because to get to like the main area in the anime, like they're trying to get to the center of the map, which is a giant tree.
Mhm.
To get there, they get trapped to the underground, which no one's supposed to go to, and then they find Excalibur there, but they don't pick it up. Like they show it in the anime at the very end, but there's no point.
Oh, I see.
There's no backlog.
He was given to it.
It was given to him.
After his girlfriend got raped.
Yes,
Okay.
tentacle rape to be exact.
Tentacle raped.
Ah,
Yeah.
so
But I didn't show
there's-
any of it.
Oh.
So
Okay.
Brandon and I's stereotyping of the Japanese culture is
There's
not
always
false.
true.
That's
It's not
false.
Japanese if there's no tentacle porn in
There
it.
you go. The objectification or over
Tentacles.
sexualization of women.
Thanks a lot, Mayoor.
No, it's just all about tentacles. It's not about the women. It's about the tentacles.
Well, it's about the
You're not going to rape a
tentacles.
guy with a tentacle.
Like you
That
could.
just seems wrong.
They have
That
orifices
just seems
that
wrong.
could be penetrated. The tentacles shouldn't discriminate.
It's
It's
a tentacle.
Look what you started, Mayoor.
All right, we got Matt Brandon and Erikson left. What do you guys
I
got?
don't read books.
You don't read books? You've read books before. I've
I
seen you
do
read books.
sometimes.
Door of the
They're not-
Exile.
it's-
Don't
not
worry,
books,
they're
yeah.
not books.
It's a movie he's watching. It's like, how's that book?
I got my phone in it.
What about a graphic novel? Not even.
Batman.
I don't
It's
Oh,
already
yeah.
made.
There you go. I win.
make something. Okay.
You got anything, Brandon?
There was a good book I read called Dead Space
It should be
or Halo. That was a good book too. They had
Halo
good
was a pretty
series.
damn good book.
Did you even read that book?
No, I haven't.
No. Okay.
But I'm just saying,
Did you watch the movies?
since they already expanded on, since they already take Tom Clancy's name,
Mhm.
and I haven't read any of Tom Clancy's works,
Yeah.
they could totally use his franchise, his line of books for that.
Well, yeah, that's what they already do.
That's
more or
what he
less.
said.
No, but they haven't done it with every. I mean,
Not everyone. Yeah, exactly.
they,
Yeah.
but they can definitely expand on that because
No, but
there's a shit
that's
ton of books.
They don't even take his writing. They just put his name onto the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Oh, he
Well,
was
because
a
he
consultant,
does-
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a consultant, but like he writes that sort of
Consultant.
fiction, right? He writes that sort of fiction. That's why they consulted him.
Yeah, but I mean, the Splinter Cell series had a very pronounced Tom Clancy feel to it. I mean, there's this sort of
Have you read any of his books?
No, but I've read up on his very like conservative authoritarian political stance about how the government has these sort of like these
Spies.
operatives, yeah, and there are these terrorists who need to be neutralized at any cost. It's a very patriotic stance, and all of his games have that. Splinter Cell's had that. I mean, Sam Fisher's been killing people in the name of like patriotism, right? It just seems like propaganda almost to some extent, but in a good way because I enjoy the games.
All right, so you'd
I
like
like-
to see
I
more
like
expanded
Nazis.
Tom Clancy stuff, but based on his
Based on
books.
his works,
Yeah.
rather. I mean, like, to be honest, any other books I've read won't fit into a
Games.
video game.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Those accounting books, right?
maybe
Marketing books.
marketing books. Well, I don't do marketing, but finance books.
Finance
What
books,
about
that's it.
comics? You read a lot of comics.
Well, they're all like Batman and Saga.
Oh.
Saga?
Saga.
I mean,
That's,
Saga's a what? Star Wars though?
it's like it's
Star Wars.
It's in the vein.
Done right.
I mean, the other books I've read in the past were all from school.
Okay.
The only one that I read on my own volition that wasn't Harry Potter was Sherlock Holmes,
Which are games? There are a lot
which
of
is
PC games.
basically already done.
Professor
Detectives.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Erikson, got anything? Read any books, or are you just strictly video games?
Well, your question was, what book do I want?
What book would you want to see
Yeah, it
a
doesn't have
video
to
game? It doesn't
technically
have to be. You wouldn't necessarily have to have read it.
Uh,
Just don't say Twilight, and we'll be all good.
I'm pretty sure it's a game
50
already.
Shades of Grey.
No, no,
Yes!
what did she do after Twilight? What was it called?
I don't know. Anyways,
I don't know.
let's stop interrupting
Breaking
Erikson.
Dawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
she broke
I
the
don't
marriage
know.
up. That's what she did after Twilight.
Oh yeah,
you guys might laugh at me, but
Oh, whatever.
I'll
used
prepare
to-
my laughing.
I
Just edit that over.
I hate you, Mayoor.
Okay, go.
I used to. You guys familiar with Redwall?
Redwall, yeah.
Yeah,
You know the rats.
that's my email address.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Matt's like his
Solid.
go-to.
I used to watch
I've
the
got
show.
I've got graphic novels over here called
Goosebumps.
Mouse Guard.
That's what
So
it is.
yeah,
Redwall's
know,
pretty badass
It
actually.
is. The
you know,
mouse that fights.
that would be cool to
You like to
have.
see that? Yeah.
Or like to
I-
see it as a video
Wow.
game.
It's called Ratatouille.
That's
I was gonna say that.
that's actually like a deeply personal
No,
answer. I
that
was
is a very
impressed
good
with that.
answer. No, I've actually thought about that before because like it would be really cool. I'm pretty sure I saw something on Greenlight or I saw someone talk about this on the internet about starting a project based on the Mouse Guard series. Or whatever. And I
Animorphs.
saw a very
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
I saw a very early build or whatever. It was
Tales from the
extremely
Crypt, man.
basic.
Yo, that was too intense.
But anyways, yeah, no, that would be really cool because those worlds are very interesting, and the fact that they use the animals to portray all the humans or whatever, but like in a different world because they keep the same size.
They're all mouse. There's mouse fighting rats.
Yeah, mouse fighting rats.
Takes place on a farm.
There's weasels and stuff.
It's an allegory for
It's
communism.
1984.
I mean, it would be
And
nice,
Nazis.
but the concept is there. But
Yeah.
you know, the execution of action making it.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that. I don't think there's very many like animal games at this point that could be
Not
done.
in not in
I was-
that vein either.
I was gonna say something as a kid, I remember reading a book, and I don't remember the name of it, but it was
Arthur?
Arthur.
Arthur
It wasn't
the-
the
Arthur the
real
Odd
book.
Boy?
This is like a hypothetical.
It was a bat, but like the whole book was in the style of the bat's mind,
Yeah.
and there's like a few of those. There's 3, I believe, and that would have been cool because it's literally being a bat
Being a
and
bad.
not a man.
You ever play that PS2 game called Mr. Mosquito?
Yeah, I was just thinking
I
that.
heard of that.
You literally are a mosquito in like this Japanese family's house.
Oh,
And you suck the blood
And
off.
you suck the blood out of them, yeah. Like you have like targets on their body that glow red, and you have to land on them, and you have to watch out because they try and slap you off. So you have to
Yeah.
like try and fly away before they hit you.
so do you carry like malaria and other diseases?
That'd be
Is that-
amazing.
Yeah, I was saying, you get upgrades. You want to kill the family.
I have AIDS now. I'm gonna,
The graphics look a lot like Katamari Damacy,
I
actually.
was
Yeah,
gonna say
crude,
something like that.
This was like
blocky.
one of the first, like within
It
the
was
first like 6 months or year of
Yeah.
the PS2. And on Matt's dying notes, I think that's it for us. So, answer our question. What literary work would you like to see turned into a video game?
Yeah, that's good.
And join our Twitter, check our Twitch out.
we have Twitter account.
Watch.
Like, subscribe,
Pictogram,
add a comment.
images.
All those MySpace pages.
Facebook,